Hello, my friends. Welcome to part 2 of Conscious Creation. So if you haven't listened to part 1 yet, I recommend that you do first so you understand where we are coming from. There are multiple processes and concepts to embody, to be aware of, to know and embody, to consciously create the life that we are choosing to create. So, just a few words on part 1. First of all, we are in connection and relationship with the origination of all life, that is, our true original parents. You can call him Father, you can call him Mother, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, Universal Mother, Father, whatever wording you want to use, as long as you have a personal relationship, an intimate relationship with the original being that has templated your being, the human being here on planet Earth. So the second stage, the second part of conscious creation is us becoming that channel that is able to hold this information, hold this belief, and able to bring it through into our embodiment. Now, we all know that we kind of live from our mental space, right? We don't see it, but yet that's where we think from. And then we have our emotional space where we have all our feelings from and emotions. And they very much affect our physical expression, our physical being, how we behave, the choices that we either choose or feel like we can't choose, the decisions, our habits, the quality of life that we have. So, to be able to channel your specific spirit mission, the desire that is put on your heart through your spirit, that is coming directly from God, which is your particular mission in the everything that is, for that to come through without any obstruction, without any detour, without you stopping it with limiting beliefs, you need to align your being, your physical, your mental, your emotional, your whole soul space, your free will, your boundaries, in together with the Great Spirit, with God, with your spirit, your individuated spirit, so that the information can come through, so that the information can come through clearly for you, so that it comes through fast, so that you receive that nourishing frequencies from it that boosts you, that allows you to generate so much strength and so much knowing and so much undeniable forward movement that you can take the steps, that you can keep walking even though there are oppositions and obstructions on the way, because you will have oppositions. This is something that you're bringing forth. Your old ways of being, the old limiting beliefs will want to say, oh no, you can't do this. Oh, here's doubts, imposter syndrome, all those things. And if you don't have a straight channel where you can bring through the truth and bring it all the way through all of you, then you will be stopped many a times, my friends. I have personally experienced this. I know so many people who have experienced this. I see so many soulpreneurs, wonderful people, truth seekers who keep stumbling in this circle because they can't step out, because the information, the divine guidance, and the inspired action is slightly disconnected. Something got in between. The opposition got in between. The beliefs of you're not being good enough got in between there. And we are taking bigger and bigger steps now. We are being called to be in our truth, to speak from our truth, even in the face of opposition. We are coming out of the matrix. We are coming out of human understanding where internal war in between loved ones, war in between people that you don't know was the norm. And when I say war, I don't just mean the typical what we understand under war with weapons. What I mean is the internal war of not being accepting, not being forgiving, the constant judgments on self and other. We are receiving the sword of truth to walk our path with it and claim our space with it. And through the sword of truth, which is our tongue, our words, to cut through anything that is in the way that is not speaking truth. And for that, we need to be able to have our channel. So like I said, all of your bodies, all of your aspects, the mental, emotional, your light body, your spirit body, your soul body, all of those need to be in an alignment, in a vibration, a frequency, a resonance of togetherness, so that you can receive the information from God and you can carry it out fast. Because that's when it really has power. That's when you change worlds. That's when you step into your higher timeline. That's when you step into new identities, new realities. Also, when you have your being, all your aspects attuned to the same resonance, you will very quickly notice when you come out of there. Now, humanity has been bombarded with so many untruths, so many deceivings, so many entertainments that we use that seem, what is the word I'm looking for? You understand what I'm saying? That seem like it's innocent. Well, those are the ways of the opposition, of the devil, of the evil, whatever name you want to use. Those are the ways that you get pulled out just a little bit from your line of truth. And I'm sure you can recall at least one instance where that happened to you, where you noticed that all of a sudden, all this focus and straight going that you were doing just got halted. And then you started to doubt yourself. And then you lost energy. And then you lost interest. And you lost the thread to keep going. So, building up your aspects, all your bodies, into a coherent channel, what I call spiritual coherence, takes entrainment, takes practice. This is the same as you going to the gym and you're building up a muscle. You need repetition. Why you need repetition? Because that's what starts to entrain our subconscious mind that this is the way that you're choosing with your conscious mind. Okay, so your conscious mind accepts it. This is what I do. I come to this space, to this internal space every day, because that is my truth. I engage my mental body in this space every day. I engage my internal body every day. I perceive the resonance. I perceive the direct connection with God source. I perceive what I hear. I align my free will. I align my decisions. I align my boundaries. This is what it feels like. This is what it sounds like. These are the thoughts that are coming. These are the internal emotions and knowings that are coming. This is the deepening that's happening. When you come to that space every day, then you can start building on that, because then at that point you're creating a framework for yourself. You're building your internal house, if you will. You're building up a landing space for divine guidance to come, where you can receive it, and then you can turn it around, you can digest it and transform it and manifest from this. This is how you co-create. When you only come to this space once in a while, well, what happens to you when you go to the gym once in a while? You don't really build up strength. So this is where the discipline also is important. And as you keep acting on that discipline, you build up a self-knowing that is beyond your human self-knowing, that starts to become then your higher self-knowing. Then your connection and your relationship with God also builds in there as your knowing of yourself as the direct descendant, the creation of God, having come here through desire to come and live on earth and govern over creation. And we have to grow into that. You know, just like you don't really give children a country to govern. There is a spiritual maturation that is required for you to deepen this understanding within you, to go deep within you, to peel off those things that are not completely true, and get to your depth, where you start to almost like touch the sound, touch the original sound, touch the word. Like in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. How does it go? In the beginning was God. Let me see. Forgetfulness, right? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. There you go. Yes. So you start to touch that, perceive that within you. And that is the space of your home. That is where you receive inner wealth, unshakable inner wealth. That is the space then where you can say, I can create from this space. I know I am abundance. That is where you can touch the frequency of money and say, of course I have more of you. That's just how it is. That is what's natural for me. Anything that I want money for, money comes to me and through me, because I am abundance. I am a home for money, and I also circulate money. I spend money. I make more space for money, and then money comes in. You know, most of us want to manifest more money. You know, that's where a relationship that's your dream relationship can come in, because you are in the space of your home that is abundance, that is limitless love, that operates on that knowing, that is forgiving, not holding judgments. This is where a matching relationship can come in for you. This is the space where you can grow that together. This is the space where you can manifest adventures that, you know, make your heart beat faster. That I can't believe I can go see that part of Mother Earth and experience and breathe the air there and touch Mother Earth in her formation at that point, at that space. That is where you can be fully present in that which you're consciously creating. You can be fully present in every moment when all of your aspects, all of your bodies are in coherence. So, my friends, how do you get to this coherence and how do you get to entrain? I'm glad you asked, because that is what I do. That is what God has given me to do, to share with people. So just look in the description, in the link, Spiritual Coherence, and in 30 days, every day for 30 days, we walk together and we keep going deeper and deeper, and I bring attention, I help you bring attention to all your different aspects, and we bring them into an attunement, into a resonance that, oh, is just so sweet because it is connected with God, and you feel it in everything. You feel it in your body, you feel it in your knowing of yourself, and that feeling, my friend, is undescribable inner wealth. It's the joy of life. It's the excitement of life. It's the pleasure, the desire, the gratefulness of living. And once you've been there, there's no better place on earth. You're not going to want to leave. Because every situation that you experience through there, you're experiencing it in your empowerment. You're experiencing your life in the best version of yourself. And that is the biggest and bestest gift you can give to the world, you can give to your children, you can give to your loved ones, by being the testimony. We have the power to do that. We have the availability to do that. So thank you, my friends, for listening. Part 3 is coming soon. Look in the description, Spiritual Coherence. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hearing me.